and be like, let's go live.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome
Good-
to another edition of the Brothers of
You got a
Legacy.
60-year-old woman that's pregnant by another woman? How is that even possible?
Right. How that even possible? How that happened? And why is it on a cartoon?
Okay.
Indoctrination.
Yeah.
That's that new cartoon right there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I was kind of, I don't know. My daughter was in there. I just threw it on, kind of watching it. And I was like, what? She was hardly watching. She wasn't really paying a lot of attention to it. I was like, all right, this is over. I'm done.
But she was dusty old and pregnant.
Right.
Had to be. 20 years. Like, you didn't fast forward 40 years.
She was young. She was young with him. So it's probably like, she was probably like 30. She's probably in the 30, 35, not like.
I mean, if there's two 20-year periods that pass by, that's 40 right there.
But I'm just saying, don't get too deep on this. A cartoon.
I'm not. I mean, the whole
cartoon
point
years.
All right. I ain't gonna give
still eating for the last 40 years. So
right, you're right. Tom and Jerry still look like they're 10.
Right. Bart ain't never grown up yet.
Bart ain't never grew up in 35 years.
Right. So tell people eat the shorts, What's up, Lisa? Good morning. Good morning. Aunt Sam in the building. Good morning. Mama Corey. Great morning. Great morning. Thank you guys for being here for another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. Yeah, so good times. Yeah, I had to drop that bomb on you because it was in my mind. I was like, I got to get it out. Then we're going to go live.
Right.
So,
we're not going to bring this to the audience, but I just need to share this with you live.
Yeah, so it can sit on your head. Like,
so now we have no outlet.
See, Lisa, don't do that. She said, what y'all talking about?
So Lisa, here's what we're talking about.
You don't even want to know, Lisa.
You don't even want to know.
I'm
gonna just have me. I'm gonna have that.
See what happened was.
Mama Corey.
You want? I got a story for you, Mama Corey.
Right. You tell the restaurant story. There we go.
I tell you about this story about this restaurant. So I went to this little Cajun restaurant. The missus had wanted to take me to. She know I like Cajun food, one of my favorite cuisines. So we get there, sit down, pretty much empty. So it wasn't a whole lot. We got there before the crowd. We got there probably about 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. They'll get seated. So we're going to get an appetizer. I'm looking at the menu, and I saw these voodoo egg rolls. So they had supposed to be stuffed with a seafood mesh. I don't know exactly what a seafood mesh is, but I wanted the seafood mesh. So the lady, she said, "Oh, well, let me check." So she had, this new technology. She had a little palm reader, trying to see if they had. Oh, we don't have the voodoo egg rolls. I said, all right. So I'm still looking at the appetizer menu, and I'm going down. Then I see they got these Cajun spicy chicken wings. So I said, let me get an order of them Cajun spicy chicken wings. And she went down her little palm reader and was like, "Oh, we ain't got chicken wings." You ain't got chicken, or you ain't got chicken wings? No chicken. Oh, so no chicken. All right. So we just ate and six the whole little appetizer issue. Right. And we decided we're gonna go ahead and order our food. So what we do is we go around the table. Of course, I let the ladies go first, let my baby girl go, let the missus go.
Right.
And when the missus get to the missus, she like, "I want to get the Cajun pasta." And she go on her little palm reader. Like, "We ain't got no pasta. You got
no pasta. Just whip the hand out.
Not now linguine, nothing. You ain't got a spaghetti noodle. We ain't got no pasta." I said, "Oh Lord,
y'all didn't go down to the Kroger and get some pasta, huh?"
The menu was so limited. So we go around the table. The whole little attitude didn't change from the kids. Now they all, they talking trash. I'm like, hey, calm down. Ain't nothing,
Right.
we,
Hyped up
ain't,
now.
we ain't got nothing left to eat but burgers. So all the kids got burgers, well, except the baby girl.
Right.
So we looking at the menu and I see, so the wife, she gets salmon.
And the water.
I end up getting some red beans and rice with some catfish.
Right.
And my daughter,
this.
my baby girl, she ended up getting some shrimp. So when she asking us about these shrimp, I'm looking at the menu, and this shrimp is saying $32.
Right.
And I'm looking at my wife like she ain't nothing but 15. So I mean,
Oh,
you
they're
ain't
an adult.
supposed to get no 15-year-old no $30 meal. It's supposed to be.
Adult.
I mean, you double up on your age. It's supposed
That's
to be.
the rule. You can't double up on your
Yeah.
age.
You know what I'm saying? You're
Right.
supposed to be below your age, so you ain't supposed to get no 15-year-old no $32 bill. But that's just my thinking in my head.
Right.
I'm not verbalizing this out loud. You feel what I'm saying?
Till today.
But anyway,
Yes,
she
sir.
get these $32 shrimp meal, and when it come out there, I just shook my head because I see this big old pile of French fries with parsley, like it's a delicacy, and six shrimp. Mind you now, six. You feel what I'm saying? These is $5 shrimps now. If you count them up,
right.
One of them shrimp, it's $2 worth of French fries and $5 for each one of these shrimp. You dig?
Were they at least jumbo shrimp? Or were they like?
No, they wasn't even butterfly shrimp.
Were they prawns? Were they prawns?
Were they shrimp?
Were they special?
Wow. So my disappointment was very, very overwhelming when I looked over at that table. I said, wow, because usually, you spend $32, you're supposed to have a to-go box. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Wasn't no to-go box for the baby girl. She ain't had number 6 shrimp. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, it was all good. I just thought I'd give y'all that little story about my birthday dinner at the place was called New Orleans Cuisine.
Was it
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, was it packed in there? Was it at least busy?
Was it busy?
On Peter Street. Nah, like I told you, it was almost empty.
That's why.
So for all you folks who in Atlanta and y'all see New Orleans Cuisine, make sure before you get seated by the hostess, you ask them, hey, what y'all don't serve tonight?
What you ain't got on the menu?
Yeah, that way I know if I even want to sit down.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was all good.
Yes.
You need to go up there and you got your little palm reader.
Right.
Go ahead and pull that out real quick. What you got on your menu?
Yeah. Well, what you ain't
got that.
What you ain't got?
We ain't got
that. You got what you got?
Oh man.
Did you at least go have dessert somewhere?
Right. Something.
I was like, when you ain't got no chicken at the menu, I'm like, you ain't got no chicken in the building? In the building? Oh my God. I do not have no chicken.
Right. They ain't
Listen,
chicken,
they ain't go
no pasta.
You were supposed to leave when they told you about the
first
thing they didn't.
You're right. But it was already 7 o'clock. We
right. Yeah, I hate when it's late. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? It's downtown Atlanta. So if we'd have been anywhere else, it probably would have been 8.
Right.
Middle of the week, baby's got to go to school.
Right. No doubt. Listen, I feel you. Sometimes especially for myself. If
no
it's
chicken in the building.
No nuggets or nothing.
No chicken in there. And then they had to go see if they had salmon. She said, I'll be right back. Oh, I got you, sweetheart.
We got salmon.
You ain't got no salmon either. Oh my God. Anyway.
They didn't have salmon?
That was part of it.
No, they had the salmon. She had to go check. Pow was like,
hey,
I'm not getting an accurate number on this, so I'm gonna go check it back.
Yeah, when you go online shopping and it says we got low inventory.
Right.
They gotta go to the shelf.
He said I wouldn't be scared to eat that.
A sliver of salmon.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how they stay open. They charge you extra for what they do have. Like the prices adjust. The prices adjust according to what they have left.
Right. Oh no,
So that shrimp meal was usually $17.99.
Right.
It was usually $17.99, but they had to adjust it because that's all they had left.
You might be right about that. I can't even say that.
Wow.
I can't even say that.
Yeah. I feel like, like a lot of, like I mentioned earlier, man, I feel like a lot of spots are just like overpriced, underserved. It's been a rough one here, especially for us here in Atlanta trying to find some good eats, that's not like overpriced and some man. And I always say, like, you go, and most people know what Ruth Chris is, Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and that's where I gauge, like, if I'm paying a Ruth Chris price, I'm expecting Ruth Chris quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm paying so much money to eat, like, I need my plate full, like, because Ruth Chris will fill you up.
I beg to differ.
You beg to differ on that one? To me, I'm good. I like it.
I've been there twice and I was disappointed twice.
You was disappointed?
Twice.
Here in Atlanta?
Twice.
Wow.
In Buckhead?
I went to both locations. It was one downtown.
Oh man.
There's one downtown, there's one in Buckhead and one in Sandy Springs.
I'm sorry, my
brother. I ain't been to the Sandy Springs one, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you talking about the one right there off 285. Now I ain't been to just Buckhead and downtown.
I'm sorry.
Been to both of them. I saw old girl, what's old girl? She used to date with the blonde hair.
Old girl.
Man, I can't think of what her name is. Blonde hair. Man, I can't think of. Was it Flavor Flav? Nah, it wasn't Flavor Flav. Anyway,
Ruth Chris, this short Jew ain't going anywhere close to. Okay, I had to take a second more. right. But the crazy part is, Jeff, a lot of spots is around those prices.
Remember we were talking offline about me and hype.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Ruth Chris on the inside. I hear that they put butter on their steaks and it's really good and everything else. Then I hear it's really expensive. And then I think about all these other restaurants that I really want to try out.
Yeah,
and I'm like, why do I want to go to the height of this chain restaurant? When there's all these other places that are just as expensive, but I can try them out, right?
I got you.
And so I've never been to Ruth Chris.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't even
that's what it was. Amber Rose. My bad. It came to my
Amber
mind.
Rose. Okay.
Amber Rose. Blonde hair.
I've been like, in my mind, I remember going like 3 times. So I think once here and twice in New York. So just for clarity, I ain't like balling like, oh yeah, we go there every other week. We go with Chris.
I do this.
This is
my business meetings.
Right. He said, "What you want the butter on with that $12 potato at $3.50?" Right. What about what's the other spot? Fogo de Chao. Have you ever been there?
Fogo de Chao? I've been there once.
Okay, I've been there once too.
Now, when you walk away and people are talking about, man, did you have their limeade? And that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Then you missed the point. You should be talking about the meat. Now,
right. That's true.
When it comes to those like Brazilian restaurants, I like them because you get the different variety.
Right,
stuff,
and just keep coming. Right.
So my favorite out of those is Texas de Brazil, and and it's crazy because the food is good, but they had the best black beans I've ever had. Now I see I'm talking about black beans. I don't even remember the meat.
I ain't never been to one, so I couldn't tell you.
They're really good though, but you got to have an appetite when you go.
Yes.
And expect to spend a little bit.
Yeah.
I spent $32 on 6 shrimp. I know.
Yeah. You got 6 shrimp, 30. Man,
you good.
Like I said, you should have went and got one of them Cajun Popeye boxes. He's like, put that back. Let's go try this Cajun Popeye's box. $6.
You get
man
mega shrimp.
Man, let's go ahead and splurge, baby. I got 5 of those for you, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
And you get to have diversity of sides, and throw one of them little fried pies in there while you at it.
Yeah, it was a memory. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking about it for the next 11 months.
Right.
Yeah.
For the next level.
But listen, that's the main thing. You paid $32 for a memory, which is not bad.
That's it. That's it.
Not bad at all.
That's
Happy
it.
birthday.
I appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah.
It's all good. I ain't tripping.
So how old are you now?
49.
49.
My last year in my 40s.
Last year.
I'll be joining Brian McCory Club.
Look, it's Brian McCory.
Hey, I love to be the first one to break it to you. You already in the club, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I got 364 days before I get my
let me ask you this, Kaneem. This is how you know you're in the club. When you turn 40, did something on your body get hurt?
Oh, man. Before I turned 40, but yeah, I started feeling it a lot more all in my 40s.
Right. You in the club then.
Somebody about that. It was like, boy, you get in your 40s, you just start feeling everything.
Yeah.
Everything. It was like,
that's what puts you in the
club.
You see, I tell people there's a difference. There's a difference between a season and a time. Time is governed by clocks and calendars.
Right.
Seasons are governed by feelings. Did you feel it? Are you in that season, bro?
Right.
You sit down and go,
I've been feeling it for a minute.
Did you all notice that even when he was talking, he was like this?
That's how you
all
know.
those are old mannerisms.
Well, what I really noticed when I got my 40s is that my emotions gotten heightened and more sensitive.
Yeah.
So
like,
you've been crying a lot.
Like, bro, I could be sitting watching a movie and some type of scene come on,
right?
And I get all teary eyed. I mean, what the hell is this?
Feeling this.
I was like, because it had been like 20-something years before I had cried. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden I'm sitting next to the wife talking about.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell?
And all he did was get a job.
All he did was get a job.
That represents so much.
So I know for sure that has changed for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm way more emotional about stuff that I should. Like back in the day, I'd be like, man, you need to man up. Like, stick to it. now I'm over here asking for a napkin. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you? Nothing.
Man, you crying? No.
I gotta go back.
It's the dust. I got allergies.
Bro.
I get allergies in my 40s.
I ain't gonna even try to, you know what I'm saying, play that false role. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it out there. You feel me?
Right. No doubt.
Oh man, look at him. He's willing to share it too. Look at him. I ain't got to that point yet.
Listen, I'm with you, Kaneem. I had a moment too. You be like, why is this bothering me? You know, and it's the moment like, oh, he survived. He got that job. He getting it. He's pulling the family back together.
You know, the sad part about it is, you know, it's coming and you still can't stop it.
Right. You feel it.
No, you know what's sad? What's sad is when people know what will take you there.
Right.
I got people saying, I have people saying in my presence, he gonna cry, y'all.
Don't go.
Nah, like the Extreme Home Makeover shows.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna move the bus.
Right.
Why am I
know the ending of this. I know that
they're gonna move the bus, and I know what's gonna happen, but I still can't stop it.
Oh man.
What is the name of that movie with Denzel and they're chasing down that train? The unmanned train.
Unstoppable or something?
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pelham. Go ahead.
Oh no. The one when the train got out of control, right?
Yeah. And you know, you got him
Oh,
You got his daughters, you got his co-pilot, and the issue he has with his wife and his son and all of that, and you got the potential of the explosion in Stanton, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
You know, the train has to make it past the curve, right?
Yes.
And then there's the scene at the last minute when the guy who was late for work shows up in the pickup truck and he's riding alongside of the train. They done been through hell to do to smash his foot and all of that, and he makes the jump to the locomotive from the back of the truck, and I'm like, seen it 15 times, man. And every time he makes the jump. Now, here's what's funny. I'm on the airplane coming back from Jersey last night. I'm watching ESPN on my screen. The guy next to me is watching Unstoppable.
Oh, God.
I can't hear anything. I can see the scene. Wow. My screen is on ESPN. His screen is on Unstoppable. I'm watching his screen because I love that part of the movie. And I'm looking and I'm getting choked up and I can't even hear anything. I just know what's going on.
Right?
So he's in the truck and you're like, go. I'm
like, yo.
You can do it. Come on, let's go. Save the people.
But here's what's funny. The guy sitting, because I'm unfortunately I'm in the middle seat, right? Because I booked my flight late. So I see the guy glance at me from the corner of his eye. And he's crying too.
Wow. That's hilarious.
Man, we both started rolling.
That's hilarious. It really gets you, don't it?
The funny part is if he would have popped out his earbud and said, here.
Enjoy this with me.
All we could do was just give each other pounds.
Oh,
that
man,
was a moment.
Hilarious.
Now, that happened last night, man.
Man.
What Jeff said, he said, dude, wait till you get in my league. Take the dog for a walk in life, and you're all thankful you still walking. Right. Oh, man. Right. He said, thank you, Jesus. I got both socks on. Start crying.
That was
just waking up this morning. Oh, man. That is hilarious. It's
hilarious that you guys were talking about this and that just happened last night.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know.
Really funny.
I think I don't know. It's your perspective on life. I think just seems to shift the older you get. You know, you stop taking certain things for granted, you know, because either you've seen things, you know, people have experienced stuff. And you just like, man, I still got, you know, my life, my normal life. Yeah. I get, you know, I got my kids, and you know, I think it's a perspective change. You just, like I said, talked about before, just wanting to be around others. You don't want to be alone. You having your community, and you know, I think just as you get older, it just
your humanity sets in, man.
Yeah,
you know, that's what it is. And when you are comfortable in your own skin,
right,
you're no longer afraid to express yourself.
Right.
You know, it's really just that simple. You
but
feel it.
And also, you know, you get to a point where mortality starts kicking in. You know,
well, that's the humanity part. You're feeling your humanity.
You feel like, you know, I lived the best years, and you know, people always say 50's half my life, but how many people live to be 100, right?
Right.
So you start thinking, wow, you know, how many more years I have, and I think. Like for me, I've been feeling that way for a while. Everything I have since my 20s has been extra, you know, and it's just been like, you know, this is different. But that part of being extra sensitive, it's like, okay, there's a part of me that's not sensitive, but then there's a whole lot of me that's just like, well, I'm so emotional. But you know, it's funny. People talk about, you know, how we teach our boys not to have emotion and all this and that. And the problem with our boys is they have too much emotion without any control. That's my opinion. Like a gangbanger. A gangbanger, you say something to him, boom, it's emotion. It's pure emotion.
Right.
And there's no controls to it.
Right.
And I think that's a lot of times the way we got to start to realize is that men have been emotional forever. It's just how we control it and how we begin to hone it in.
Yeah.
And, Kaneem is, showing and being open about this emotion, right? And we're sitting here laughing about it, but it's true.
It's real.
We
That's because we all feel it. That's why we're laughing.
If we're willing to be honest, we're
Right.
all in that same boat, and we've been in that boat for a long time.
Right. Yeah. So I'm admit the movie that got me is I can't believe I'm about to say it. Walk to Remember. Have you ever seen that? Walk to Remember. It's a guy gets with a girl and she has like a disease or something. And so she doesn't have long to live. And they're young though. They're young.
Is this an interracial couple?
No, it's not. It's not. And before she dies, they get married. It's one of those pull your heart like, oh, I hate watching this movie. Because at first the dad doesn't like him because he kind of like because they clown the girl a little bit. It's one of those. It kind of had that 80s kind of theme, but
look it up.
It's one of those movies. That I think that was the first movie I probably was like in my 30s that I watched, and I was like, wow, and you ever feel it? It's like, why am I tearing up over this? Like why is this getting to me like this? What is wrong with you? It's a movie. That was one of the first movies that hit me. Right. See, Jeff seen it. That movie will mess you up. Oh, Pursuit of Happiness. I didn't get too emotional about Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, I did.
Really?
Especially when he came out and got the
what?
job.
Wait, hold on.
He got the job and he was clapping.
He got the job?
Man.
You know what though? I didn't have kids
told
yet.
him, I'm gonna need you to have your pants, or what did he what was the statement the guy made to him? I'm gonna need you to have it tomorrow too.
I don't
pants
remember.
or something like that.
Yeah, he came in all painted up.
Well.
He was,
right. He didn't think he was gonna get it because he was.
Right.
Yeah, I remember he kind of rolled.
He asked me. He said it's a lot tougher than you thought.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Like 80 for you to be able to identify your movie that's like the first one that got you there.
Yeah.
Now, I've been crying since Tom and Jerry. I'm just saying.
Let's go back.
Man, he didn't get the mouse again. The Roadrunner, the Coyote always, man, you didn't get to eat.
You get to eat.
Yeah, but it just goes, movies be messing me up for some reason.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they do, man. A good one, though. It got to be a good one, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to be a good one.
Yeah. Oh, y'all remember this horrible movie? It was just a bad BET special, but everyone probably watched it. Remember Strapped with Bokeem Woodbine?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I had watched it.
Was that a movie or was that a series?
No, it was a movie.
It
was like
he was in another
first,
series,
like real black movie that they did.
Was he trying to do right and everybody kept trying to pull him back in?
Yeah,
I've seen 1,000 movies just like that.
right. And there was a scene like we were, and this was in the 90s, so we were young, like 18, probably like 17, 18 or whatever, maybe like 16. But I had seen the movie, and I remember my boys was watching. There's a scene where they're trying to rob a convenience store, and they pull out a gun. The gun goes off, and it shoots a little girl. Man, like I knew the scene was coming, and like I had walked out. My boys, doing what boys do, just clowning the movie, whatever. When that happened, dead silence in the room. Just like, like, ain't nothing wrong. I'm good. I can't believe they shot the girl. Like, I'm just, it was, and it's funny because I was like, yeah, that got you, didn't it? Because, boy, we don't show emotions like that, especially back in the day. They were shook. And I remember that. And it just got dead silence. Like, they really shot the girl. She died. Like, like they didn't have to kill a girl, Oh, and it's funny how, we're not, and we grew up. I mean, now society we've kind of softened up. We've got it's okay to feel sad. It's okay if you have a moment to cry. And like older we get, we realize these things get to us. Like you watch Pursuit of Happiness, because I don't know, I didn't get into it because I guess maybe I didn't have children at the time. I saw the struggle. I felt it. I didn't cry at the end. I was like, he got the job. I did, because of all this stuff, because everything kept something else happening. Then something else happened. It's like, oh, this dude ain't gonna get this job.
It was Cooley High for me, man.
Yeah. Oh, you said Cooley High.
Cooley High.
Wow.
Yeah,
man.
When Coach Cheese
yes.
got killed.
Yeah.
That got me. And then at the end, when Preach was talking to him, and he comes out and he starts walking and then starts jogging, and then the song, how do I was done. I was done.
Now,
I was like, I hope he made it to Cali, man. I hope he made it to Cali, man.
It was New Jack City on the rooftop.
Oh,
Am I my brother's
Southern people?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
CMB.
It was the
CMB.
Hey, it was the pause. The pause after yes.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Right.
So my first public cry was because you got these in your house cries, and then you're in a movie theater and you're crying.
Yes.
And you're sitting there going, man, this is real.
Yeah.
It was Menace to Society.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sitting in the theater, Menace to Society. I'm like, come on, Kane, you're going to get out this mess, man. You got to get out of it, man. And when he got shot, I was like,
all right.
Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, I knew it. I'm
out of here. Slapping the chair like, I'm out of here.
The one that kind of catapults you is Boys in the Hood when Ricky Mama was all over.
Right.
It was like, they shot my baby. Oh, everybody was just done. Everybody was done then, boy. The whole theater was just going cuckoo.
Someone's chasing you with a gun. Why are you stopping in the alley to scratch off?
To scratch off a scratcher.
Why? Why, Ricky? Why, Ricky? You just ran your butt home and scratched it off at home. Y'all so bad. When I watched, I was like, why is Ricky stop? So why you stop, Ricky? Keep running, Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky,
you know they coming.
Right.
You know they coming.
Nah, remember, look, man, them fools ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Them fools ain't gonna the hood stuff.
The hood.
Yeah.
Man, listen, that's another thing I've grown tired of. I can't, the hood movies, I can't. I can't.
You get tired of a hood movie.
It's just so predictable, man. They all end the same way.
Yeah.
Now, all these movies are predictable. Like there's only 7 different types of movies.
And they always give you they always give you what happened after the credits roll,
Right.
Doughboy was killed 2 weeks later.
Right.
Man. Doughboy.
Like nobody makes it.
Right.
Yeah, someone makes it, but he's doing life in prison.
Yes. Yeah, right. Exactly.
They don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
While drinking your juice.
Listen,
yeah. So
there are hood movies, and for me, it's like I'll still watch them, but they're just so low budget now.
Right.
They don't even put no effort in. They like, we got a hood movie, people gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Super low. But I'll be watching them BET movies and. Like,
man, the problem with BET movies, I was watching something on BET the other day, and the movie was 4.5 hours long. And I'm like, this is not a 4.5 hour movie. It's because all the commercials. They give you like 10 minutes worth of content, 10 minutes worth of commercials.
Right.
We're gonna match it.
Man.
It's crazy. And every time they start getting into it, another commercial. I'm like,
right. Yeah.
Like y'all advertisers, I know you got to make money.
They got to make some money, kid.
So I don't know if you ever watched Martin on BET, but each
Yeah.
episode's like 39 minutes now.
Wow.
It's because of all the advertising. They do these runs of Martin. They'll do like 10 shows back to back.
Oh yeah, man.
Each one's like 39 minutes.
Marathon the Martins.
Right. And it's like 39. How you get a 39-minute, half an hour show?
Right. It's a
9 minutes of commercial.
Oh, Jeff, I didn't do the 4.5 hours. I let it go.
Well, what you do is you record it so that you can fast forward through the commercials.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. It's too much space on my DVR.
Yeah, right. I ain't kind of space. I got other stuff saved, stuff I care about. Oh, yeah, that. So the hood movies and the slave movies, I can't do any more of those. I'm done. I'm tapped out. Like I don't even want to do the hood series because, like you said, they're pretty much almost all the same kind of drama. Like they just switch it up, different kingpins, different robbers. The bad guy becomes a good guy becomes a bad guy. The cops either they corrupt, they good cops, then they corrupt again. They do corruptible stuff. It's almost all the.
So you don't want to see it anymore.
I'm done.
You don't want to have that kind of history. So you got it. So how are you on CRT?
How'd I get led down that line?
Hey, let me ask you this question. So you don't do the movies? Do you do the TV shows?
No, I don't know. Wire was
I didn't watch one episode of The Wire, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but I watch like Snowfall is my show.
I've not seen that. I've not seen Snowfall. Right. I was almost interested.
They killed my boy Jerome.
Whoa! Everybody has not even. Oh man!
Did he just spoil it? He just spoiled it.
He just spoiled it.
He just spoiled it. Thanks, Gang. Appreciate you. I guess,
man, I have mine recorded to watch tonight.
I have only seen one episode this season.
What happened, Kadeem?
I'm so far behind, and now you just told me Jerome.
We sometimes record stuff, right?
I thought you had
that just happened. That happened Wednesday night. You gotta let it give it a week. Give it a week. You gotta give it at least. And if you're gonna say something like that, say, "Hey, I got a spoiler alert coming."
Right. You gotta warn.
I got a spoiler alert coming. Look, if you ain't seen it yet, close your ears because I got something I want to say. Give AD a chance.
I'm gonna hit the mute on there.
But like you don't hit them with the big thing either first. That's the first thing you out your mouth is a big thing. You dropped a big thing.
Yeah.
That's good, man. How many episodes? I was talking about this episode. How many episodes am I behind?
You're behind. We're on 6 right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm behind 5. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Now it's one of the hardest cats on TV now.
Wait. Next subject.
You have to stop talking.
Next subject.
Next subject.
Look, now we can fast forward.
Listen, AD, this is your show. But I'm gonna call audible. Okay. Next subject. Move on.
It's called Snowfall. Yeah, it's been out. He says,
wow.
6 seasons,
I thought
guys.
Jerome was invincible, man.
6 seasons.
6 seasons.
Yeah,
necessary character.
Final season.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the final season.
I don't know. I just, you know what? I think it was so crazy in the beginning, the first couple of seasons, because I tried to watch it a couple of weeks ago. We didn't really stick with it. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll binge it.
So the thing that got me with Snowfall is the connection to real life.
Okay.
That's it draws you in the beginning.
Right.
But there's this true connection to real life, right?
It's
mostly based off of real characters and real things that have happened.
Freeway Rick.
How is Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood not based off real characters?
I'm not saying they aren't.
No, I think
but this
it's a series and
this series has drew me in because a lot of shows have some type of reality in it. Sometimes they take it a little bit too extra. Right. Man, that would never happen, right? Yeah. But so, for example, the scene on Crenshaw and Boys in the Hood where they're walking by talking about what you want. The dude goes to the trunk and just starts firing up the Uzi in the air, and everybody takes off running.
Right.
Nah, that's a shootout.
That's the opening shot to a shootout.
You got yours.
We going at it right now. Right. Look at that. He said AD didn't like it because it wasn't based off New York characters.
That's
you know what?
The truth.
No, it wasn't. I watched all of Y. It had nothing to do with New York.
Jeff,
it was
it's
all
on
Baltimore. It's at Netflix. Yeah, it's on Hulu. So
yeah. You catch it up on Hulu. Yeah, but it's based on some real. Because when they started going to showing scenes, I don't think they actually went. But they was in showing scenes from Nicaragua and CIA and you know what I'm saying? They got these characters from the Middle East and so I mean it wasn't just all in the hood type stuff. But it was based that way.
Yeah. But it's that why can't we get out of the criminal element? Why can't it be an all African American show that's drama? That's not in the criminal element, but based on business.
Soul food.
Yeah, we got that. We got a bunch of them. Best Man Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
You said soul food. You forgot about Lim?
Well, I'm just saying that's real though.
Lim wasn't bad. He was trying to do right. He was trying to do right.
He just got caught up.
He just got caught up.
That looks like a black family.
Yeah, Soul Food. Soul Food, the series was pretty good. I don't know if y'all watched the series. The series was pretty good.
But I didn't see the series. When you bring a series after a good movie like that, it's hard for me.
It's hard, yeah.
It was hard in the beginning.
Okay, so I'm a Lethal Weapon. I love all the Lethal Weapon movies, right? Even though they got terrible acting in them. But I actually went back and watched the Lethal Weapon series, right?
Okay. First one is hard to watch later. But
it wasn't the same, but I could sit there and I can watch it.
Yeah.
It was different. I could see the differences in it, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't really looking at that. But getting back to these hood movies and we can't get away from it, even music. That's just this cultural stuff.
Right.
And you start thinking you got to shift a whole culture of stuff. Not saying there isn't good movies. There are good movies, but it's Hollywood typecasting and everything else. They're gonna push this, right. So we have to be willing to just really do something totally different. Yeah, I know I'm gonna go deep right here. I'm just kidding.
Watch this. Drugs was the best option he had in front of him to come up. Yeah, we as people love to see someone on the come up. Right. Yeah, I get it.
It's true.
I get it.
All right, but if you go to any culture other than black, they all had that criminal element. I don't care.
I didn't say that.
One of my favorite movies, criminal movies, is King of New York.
Right.
It's not a black hood. It's we adopt it, but but you think about when growing up in the hood, people who grew up in the hood, you ask them what their favorite movie is, what do they say?
Boy,
you remember? Scarface,
right?
Yeah,
right.
That wasn't a black movie,
the criminal element movies, right.
I'm conspiracy. People didn't Scarface. That's conspiracy.
They're in it, but they're not leading.
Conspiracy. So what do you say about CRT there? The criminal element. See what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
C-O-N-spiracy. C-O-N-spiracy.
What's CRT?
I'm talking about critical race theory. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something like the education system.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so I need something new, guys. I need something new.
Okay, so Jeff says Jewish folks feel left out, right?
He said we Jewish folks feel left out.
They make plenty of movies about
you. Yeah.
There's a lot. I ain't even gonna get into that. I don't want to be. We need to leave the show on.
You might. Yep. Might have.
Why did the screen all of a sudden go black? I'm just kidding.
Right. Why were you offline?
What happened? My internet
happened?
don't work no
Who got
more.
us off? All right. So before we transition, it's 9:54. Kadeem, it's 9:54.
You know I know what time it is.
I see a logo in the cup. What's up with that, brother? What's going on with that?
Oh, so this is church in Atlanta.
Okay.
So
Refuge.
I was co-founder of I planted a church in Atlanta called Refuge Church. And today I was, looking at which hat I was going to wear. I was like, I'm wearing Refuge. Okay. And then I went up to grab my coffee cup, grab my Refuge coffee cup, right? Because I still love my Refuge Church family. Right. If you're in the South Atlanta area, it's 211 Arthur Langford Jr. Parkway in South Atlanta, still going strong. And it's a family environment. We're not like family, we are family. And when people come, one of the things that one of the reasons why I got into church planning is because I didn't like the feeling when people come into a church and, you start noticing things about them and you forget that there's a person in front of you. Okay. And so what the part of the culture is that, when we come to church, it's that we all have some kind of sin in our life. We all have this mess in our life, and we're coming to the hospital for healing, so to speak.
Right.
So why notice all the stuff that we have, not recognize that there's a person in front of you that needs the healing and all this other stuff. So, so Refuge gives you that vibe of, listen, you come, and when we truly say come as you are, it's come as you are, because this is not some place where you got to get all dolled up and pretty for it. It's come and hear this word of God that can change and transform you from one space and one place to another, where you were once lost and now you're found. You were blind, but now you see. Amen. And so it's really a cool space and a cool place. And so, I was very grateful to be the guy used me to be a instrumental part in that. Right. And I'm grateful for the leadership that's taken it to the next level, and watching what God does there in the South Atlanta area of town. And so if you're ever in town, you can look them up. It's refugechurchatl.com, refugechurchatl.com.
All right.
Wonderful.
Cool.
That's awesome. I'm going to check them
cool.
out. 27 minutes.
If she ain't watching already.
What's that?
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell the missus if she ain't watching already. We always visit in different churches and stuff.
This is the logo.
don't. Yeah, 27 minutes away. Oh, sorry. Mama Corey has spoken.
She's like, dad jokes.
Thanks, Mama Corey. We almost forgot.
We still got 2 minutes, Mama Corey.
Okay, wait, Kadeem.
2 minutes.
Kadeem, before we get started with the dad jokes, I just want to point out today is Friday, March 24th, and someone is having a Big Mac, large fry, and a sweet tea at Mar-a-Lago right now.
Oh yeah,
he's talking about Trump. He's still free. I just want to point that out. Clinkers ain't happen.
Imminent.
There you go. There your word.
It's imminent.
This
it's coming down, bro. They get more and more evidence. The grand jury's still going. All right. When they dissolve that grand jury and he ain't locked up,
fake news.
Then we can get on the Big Mac, large fried sweet tea.
So I read something though that the Manhattan DA created false expectations. Trump created false expectations of his arrest.
Right.
So he created this false expectation to get everybody going. And DA's like, man, we ain't ready yet.
We ain't even got the case together yet. What you talking about? Oh, man. It's coming. All right. Right. Love them palm trees. I love them. They're huge. All right. All right. Ready for you?
No, they're bigly.
They're big. They're bigly.
Look at he got his dad joke face on. Look
that's the face.
That's dad joke face. Is he frozen? He's real. He's ready.
The internet.
No, I'm sorry. No, he isn't. He was looking to the left. That's his
It's
work computer
That's
screen.
work.
That's work.
He's at work.
He was at work
face.
right there for a second. Now he's turned back around. Look at the face. Look at it. There's a big difference. Work face. Dad joke ready face.
Oh man.
Look, I was squinting because I realized it just dawned on me. I'm trying to read something and I don't have my glasses on.
That could be a problem. That could be a problem.
There it is.
9:59.
It's time. It's dad joke time.
Y'all so funny that you guys remind me of I forgot who that stand-up comic was. He said, "Oh, you a comedian? Say something funny." Say something. That was Def Comedy Jam. Yeah. I don't have any dad jokes, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I have to. I'm playing catch up.
Imposter on the scene.
Oh, snap.
I didn't get a chance to pull any up. Carletta, can you bring us more of what? What did he say?
Well, I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today. It was clogged.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
And I just broke up with my mathematician girlfriend. She was obsessed with her ex.
Now, let me just say this. Go ahead.
What did the yoga instructor say when the landlord tried to evict her?
What's that?
Namaste.
That was good. Come on, Kaneem. That was good.
Come on, Kaneem.
That was good.
That was funny.
It was definitely entertaining, man. Yes, it was.
Oh man, Kaneem.
The one before and the one after just spoils the whole mood of one that's actually. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to get a run up to it.
How does
so a couple weeks ago, this is the one that made Kaneem laugh.
All right.
I figured out why Teslas are so expensive. It's because they charge a lot.
Yeah, somebody broke a horn.
How does cereal pay its bills? How does cereal pay its bills? With checks.
Wow. Did I ever ask you guys why don't seagulls fly over the bay as opposed to the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Paddington told me that.
Paddington needs to go back to joke school.
I still got the residue of that last joke so this one made, even if it is funny.
There we go. Got the Friday.
Hey, listen, I'll take that. Kaneem gave me credit for one good joke.
Right.
Yeah, the namaste was actually good.
Namaste. It's funny because how you said it. It was just like you could see her rolling her eyes and namaste.
I tell you one thing, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Nah. Nah. All right. Never date a tennis player. Love means nothing to them.
Why can't your ear be 12 inches long?
Oh, not the crickets. Wow.
Because then it would be a foot.
How did you know?
Yeah, it's funny because I wear 12, so I'm like, I got a foot.
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Say it again.
No, I used to hate.
I still hate it,
but then it grew on me. No, okay.
Oh, I thought you. Well, I don't know what my mind was. My mind was definitely better with me.
What do you call a fish without eyes?
What's that?
A fish. It's a FSH though. It's fish.
AD's thinking about it.
What?
FISH. Take the I out. Fish.
Fish.
I can't. I'm slow this morning. What's an astronaut's favorite part of the computer?
What's what?
Wait, say it again.
What's an astronaut's favorite part of the computer? The space bar.
Space bar.
Should have looked at the screen. Brian's screen.
Yeah, y'all enjoy y'all weekend.
Kaneen, you know you like the space bar. Come on, man.
We appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for rocking with us all week long. Thank you for always sharing and supporting. And
988.
There you go. You with someone you love.
Somebody call 988.
Somebody call right now. You're someone you love to have.
Look, Kaneen's like, I'm about to call 988. That number 988. He's verifying. You need to tell him yes, it's 988, Kaneen. Right. Jeff, tell him that other number. What's
that other number? Oh man! So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Stay safe. Make some good choices. Let's see what did Jeff say? Hold on.
933 easy.
933 easy play plan. There you go. Oh, thank you, Mama Corey. Thank you for always being here and supporting. Thank you everyone for coming through. Just continue to share. Join our tech community. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Be safe. Make good choices. Drive safe if you're here, especially in Atlanta, because they drive a little crazy. And it's the weekend. I don't know why is that a correlation, but it is. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Oh, gosh. Okay. One more.
Yeah. Quick story. I don't know if it's entertaining or not, but I'm going to share it anyway.
Thanks.
So I fly to New Jersey. I fly into Newark. And I get off the plane. I get an Uber. And I'm going outside to talk to one of the guys standing outside, one of the workers, asking him where Zone 2 is in Newark Airport. And he says, I'll tell you, because I have my Dallas Cowboy hat on. He said, I'll tell you when you take that blankety blank off your head. So there's two guys standing there, two workers. And I'm like, huh? Oh, I had my hat and I had a Dallas Cowboy hoodie on with a star on it.
Right.
So first of all, I didn't think about it until I landed. I'm like, man, you just landed in Jersey.
In Giants country.
Right.
Right. Now, interesting you said that. I landed in Jersey and you said Giants country.
Right.
It's still Giants country.
Okay, so
or Jets.
He says, I'll tell you when you take that blankety blank off. And I'm not even thinking about, I'm like, what? Like I'm like, what are you? I'm not even thinking about the fact that I got that he's talking about this. So I said, oh, you are not a Dallas fan? He goes, man, I'm a Giants fan. And then the guy standing next to him said, yeah, man, yeah, and I'm a Philly fan. Ew. And I said, so I just landed in Jersey and I'm getting confronted by a New York Giants fan who's getting endorsed by a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And y'all mad at me? They both started busting laughing. They're like, you're right. I'm like, where the Jets, Jets. Like, but New York Jets,
NFC East.
Got it. All right. So, that's it. We out. See y'all. Peace out.